Hello. Your shop is very wonderful. You know, I used to run my own shop. It's an item shop for adventurers. Sort of potions and weapons and armour and little trinkets. It was a very interesting time in my life. Of course, now I'm something of an adventurer myself. I would love to sort of stock up on my supplies. If you have wares and I have coin, as they say. Yes, I'm looking for sort of a bit of everything. This is what I'm sort of working with right now, and I found this in a goblin cave, and it's not very good. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's sort of breaking apart, and it feels very unbalanced. Right, and you see here, it's good. It's a nice shield. It's definitely saved my life a few times, you see. But it's, you know, standard. Perhaps you have something more exciting. I sort of just finished off a dungeon all by myself, and I have some coin to spend, and so I'm looking, well, to spend it. What do you think? Wonderful. Now let's just take a look at what you have here. Wow. Well, if that's not just the most wonderful thing, a giant skull that's here to terrify and intimidate. Roleplay with me a moment, shall we? Right. Imagine you are a goblin in a cave, and you are going to fight me, and you think I'm going to be a pushover, but I am not, and I pull out this. Right. Now, you're not feeling so strong. Are you not so confident? No, you're not feeling. You're feeling intimidated. Yes, you're feeling intimidated, and you're feeling You're thinking to yourself, well, it's missing a tooth, isn't it? It's a bit, perhaps, shoddy. Handiwork. No, it's hard to say. It's clearly been used before by a previous adventurer, and, well, how much more gold were you asking for? 100 gold coins. Listen, I was a shopkeeper myself. As I've said, I know what things are worth. I know when someone's trying to pull one over. Look at this. Missing a tooth. That shows that whoever I supposedly beheaded and removed their skull didn't even have dental care. Which means that I can only find people that don't even have doctors. Which means that I found the weakest link. You know, and that's just wrong. The thinking I can only beat people that don't have dental. People that care about dental. Anyway, how about we say something more like 30 gold? What do you think? 40. Right. 47. 51. Listen to me. You have a very wonderful shop. You clearly have a lot of integrity and a lot of goodwill toward your patrons. But truly, you cannot sell this to me at 100 gold as if it were brand new. It's clearly been used before and returned, or perhaps even made by someone else. For all you know, goblins did make this. And we know that things of goblin make are not exactly high quality. I think that 60 gold, the maximum, is reasonable. Wonderful. You're a very good person. Very honourable. Well now, let's take a look at your weapons. See what you have. You see, I don't really know if this is my style. It's a bit more, I don't know, just not for me. Oh, I would love to see some of your other items though. This is a very, very lovely blade. I love the craftsmanship. It's incredibly nice. It sort of reminds me of someone I know. Which reminds me, there's a special day coming up with me and this special person. And I would like to perhaps purchase them a gift. Something exciting. Do you have anything like that? Oh, wonderful. I'll do that at the very end. Right. I do think perhaps as good as this blade is, maybe it's not for me. Right. Now, this. Well, this looks very, very impressive. But do you think it's the dullest thing I've ever seen in my life? Perhaps for someone else. You know, what I really prefer. I love axes. It just feels right to me. You have one. Yes, this is correct. Yes. Sharp. Perfect fit for my hands. Should go really well with my new shield. This is the one. This is it. Wonderful. How much for this one? 20 gold. Let's say 15. What do you think? 17. 18 is my final offer. 18 it is. Wonderful. You're going to have a repeat customer for sure, if I ever find myself back in the area. Very accommodating. Right. I'm also looking for potions. Something to just sort of stock up on my supplies. I'm out of all the usual ones. Healing potions. A bit of mono potion. For I'm starting to experiment with spells just a little bit. Trying to find my niche. Also looking for something to help keep my energy up, my stamina. And I don't know, anything fancy or fun that you have that does something wonderful. Right, other idea. Oh, of course. Now this. This is clearly a healing potion. Right, I would recognise that red colour anywhere. Wasn't sure if, well, everyone made them the same way as I do in, well, where I had my item shop. But it seems like it's interchangeable, which is very convenient for me. Right. take one of these. Do you have any more? I do quite need them a lot. Oh, wonderful. Now this is much bigger. And how much for these? 2 for that, 3 for this. Well, you've been very kind, so I won't haggle on that part. Right. Now, if everything is truly as interchangeable as one would expect, then this is a mana potion. Yes. I would actually, in fact, also be interested if you have any spellbooks or scrolls, anything like that. Wonderful. Yes, I will take this. Trying to learn all I can. Now, what's this one? Oh, it's for stamina. Wonderful. It's very... it's a bit clear. Does that have anything to do with the potency? Like, has it been diluted, for example? Ah, I see. Do you sell them undiluted? No. Or do you have another one? No. Well, alright. And how much for this one? Just 1 gold. That makes sense, given the dilution. I appreciate it. Right. Now this one, purple. This one looks fun. It's a sleeping potion. Like for myself, to get a good night's rest. Oh. For my enemies. Right. So it just makes them go to sleep, right? It doesn't kill them. Right. It's not that I'm against killing. I've killed before, you see. But I'd like to know that I'm making a choice to kill someone, something, you know. Right. Just sleep. How intensive is sleep? Like light sleep or dead to the world for 10 hours straight, wake up, don't even know where you are or who you are. 1 hour. If I give them more, does it last longer? Oh, alright. For every tablespoon, it's an hour. That's quite a lot, isn't it? To be careful with that. I will take it. How much? 4 gold. What about 3? 3 is good. Right. Now this one. What a lovely pink colour. Beautiful. What's it for? Charming a person. Like, just make them like me. What could it be? Oh. Right. Makes them more easier to manipulate. Right. That makes sense. I suppose one might find themselves in need of something like this. When you find yourself travelling around, clearing out caves and dungeons, someone might get angry. Someone who can't reasonably, or that it wouldn't be wise to just, you know, kill them. Right, and how much for this? 2 gold. Wonderful. You have very reasonable potion prices, shopkeeper. Right, now I would love to see your spellbooks. Wonderful. Do you see this? What a beautiful depiction of the dragon. This is full of spells. I always sort of thought it would be one spell for a whole book. You know, like just tons of theory so you fully understand. Oh, it is normally like that. I see. So these are not extra spells, these are exercises to practice. Well, that does make a lot of sense. Some spells can be incredibly versatile, but it's important to know how to use them in multiple kinds of situations. Now, what is this one teaching? Oh, interesting. Yes. Wow. So it makes sense with the dragon on the cover. Magical armor. Would you say that it works better than, regular armor? Right. Well, it probably depends on how good you are. Magic, right? Right. That makes sense. I think perhaps it's a bit much for my beginner skills. Wouldn't want to make a mistake this early on when I'm still sort of getting my strengths together. Right. Okay. Well, perhaps a different one. Right. This is very lovely. I was just going to ask what was inside. Oh. Thank you for the warning. This one has. Even looking at it can be dangerous. Oh, I see. That's such an interesting concept for a book. You simply look at it and you absorb all the information immediately. Is it painful? Really? I bet it's a wonderful spell. With all the different theories and the ways that you can use it. What does it do? Right. Healing spells. That's good. That's important. That's responsible. I only have 2 potions, after all, healing potions. Well, I'm going to when I pay for them. Yes, I will buy this as well. It's probably one of the first things I should be learning, so healing spell book it is. Right, I'll just add that to everything else. And this. What a beautiful owl. Sort of engraving embossed into the leather. Can this one be opened? Right. Wow. Well, it seems to teach a sort of falling as light as a feather. Does it mean I could jump off a very high cliff and land perfectly fine? Interesting. That could be very good to get out of a predicament, or even possibly getting myself into a predicament, or even just not wanting to go all the way around a big mountain. How much for that book, and how much for the healing books? 5 each. That's much cheaper than I thought. I guess that makes sense. Essentially, kindergarten level book, right? We have to understand. I grew up very sheltered. I lived with my sister, Deirdre. We had a very, how do I put it, conflicted relationship. By conflicted, I mean that she was always inflicting conflict upon me. And I just sort of wanted everything to be fine. Well, she left me running her item shop. For it was actually hers, but she was gone for such a long time that I don't know. Sort of just left, grabbed some supplies, and left, and I keep expecting her to be right on my tail. But I have not heard anything at all. Oh yes, she's a Satyress, like me, but she has white horns. You've seen her? She came in here. Did you say anything? Just looking for someone. Looking for... Really? She had some stolen healing spring water from the elves. Huh. Now where did she get that from? She said she was looking for an adventure. Like, did she mention anything about a sister? Right. And had you heard anything to tell her? I see. I suppose I'm quite recognisable. Word might get around that there's been a new adventure. Killing goblins and bandits and picking up bounties. But so she'd be going all the way back to the last town. There's that. Perhaps I will also get the major. Armor, magic, you know. I might need it when it comes for me. Thank you very much for all the information. And this was how long ago? 2 days ago. Well, isn't that just something? I'm sure she's long gone. She has a very focused mind. It's different now. I mean, we have a big axe now. So, right. Do you have anything else? Magic? Scrolls? Oh, wonderful. It really does seem that everything is right here. Right. 2 scrolls. Now what do they do? This one causes poison damage. And this one lightning damage, really. Like from my fingertips. Well, that's amazing. That's wonderful. That must have been what that one horrible, horrible orc had. Lightning scroll. Huh. Does the magic armor block against magic? Really? Interesting. Wonderful. Both these sound very, very useful. The orc. Oh, it was male and sort of vibrantly red hair and very light green skin, like pale, almost looked sickly. Oh, interesting. No, this orc was nothing like this woman you described. Uma, you said. I will keep an eye out for her. She sounds very lovely. What is this? Wow. So beautiful. This is a wand. Yes. Wow. Do I have to know how to use it, or is it just, intuitive? Really? I do think that it makes spell casting easier. Oh, interesting. Sort of like a conduit. Right. Tell me in your opinion, for a beginner, an amateur, would this be helpful, or does it make it more difficult because it's more theory? More theory. Right. Is there a school, like a magic school, that I could learn all of this without having to figure it all out from books and, no offense, but shopkeepers? Right. Could you give me directions? I'd like to write that down. Yes, I keep a journal. Little things, descriptions, keep track of any sort of quests that I've been set upon. Directions to the magic school. Right. Big tree. It's an enchanted quill. You don't need to dip it into ink, it just writes. It's very, very modern. Right. Big tree. What kind of tree is that? A willow tree. Willow tree. And right. Down the river. 3 wands. Walk. 3 wands walk. Alright. A very small cottage. Right, is that small like small? Or small like small? Interesting. Okay. Right. Let's just... Oh, okay. East. 2 weeks walk from there. Perhaps I should find a way to get a horse. Thank you very much. Right. While I have my journal open, do you have any rumours that you've heard anywhere? Like bounties or some sort of evil that needs to be, pruned? Anything at all that a random adventurer could do for you? Right. And of course, for a reward. No favours. And that's the hard way. Oh, wonderful. Bandit cave. Love that. Are they stole something from you? What does it look like? Right, I'll draw a little sketch. You just tell me. Right. So like a vase. Right. Wonderful. Okay. Now, the gift for my dear adventurer. Oh, I'd love to. Let me see. What? Look at that. What does it do? Interesting. What does that mean? It helps you find your way. Like magic. Like find your way out of a cave, or like shows the road yours your. No tricks. Right. Interesting. You said Deirdre was asking not just for me, but for another adventure. Did you expect for us to be together? I'm gonna have to go and search. Make sure I find my adventure first. For this, please, this is a matter of life and death. Would this be helpful to them? On your honor. Right. I'll take it. Oh, but it's already such a lovely gift, but oh. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that lovely? Mermaid tears. Naturally shed. But were they ethically shed? What do they do? They grant a wish. Or what are the boundaries? What are the terms? Anything that leads to good cannot be used for evil. How does it know? What if somebody wishes for something that they think would be good, but then it turns out horribly wrong? What a very specific and beautiful kind of magic. Yes. I think I would take this one as well. So beautiful. Right. Paying time. So altogether I owe you. I didn't even ask about the price of the gluing rock and Are you sure? I surely should pay you something for the mermaid tears on the rock. Surely you would pay me for the bandit bounty before I've even done it. What if I fail? What if I die? I suppose that's true. But with these items, I probably could get out of anything. Thank you very much, shopkeeper. You're incredibly kind. So as for the rest, how much do I owe you? Right. Discount at the top. Just starting to count. I suppose that's just about the whole lot. But thank you very much. I will keep you in mind. I'll let everyone know how wonderful of a shopkeeper you are. I won't tell them about giving free things away, but I'll tell them that you're very honourable, very wonderful. Thoughtful, kind-hearted, and perhaps knows a riddle or two if you're looking for a quest. you very much. I'm off to go find my adventure before Deirdre does. Thank you. Right. Off I go.